Hi all, it's Alan Vukas, and today's Wednesday, January 31st, and I'm here pulling some cards and having some coffee, and so it must be time to have a conversation with some friends here this morning as we take some time to check in and to listen to our own intuition to inform our intentions and our actions for this day. So I wanted to share with you the card that I drew this morning. I am using the Oracle deck, Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. There's some information about this deck in the notes below. If you're interested in either using her deck and try it out for yourself, you can go to her website or you can take a look at Amazon and read about other people's reviews. It's a very inspiring deck, and it has really created a lot of shifts and transformation in my life, and that's one of the reasons why I'm using it on these videos with you. So the card that I drew today, I actually drew two. I drew one from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. I drew one from, and I also drew a card from the Tarot as well today. I'm using the Universal Rider-Waite. The Universal Weight, I believe, that deck by US. I'll put that link as well, so if you want to check out. If you don't have a tarot deck, this is a great one to start with or to use. So let me share with you the cards that I drew today. The card from the Wisdom of the Oracle is the Chop Wood, which is card number 42. And on this card, there is, it almost makes me think of the Sorcerer's Apprentice, but there is a broom that's standing up by itself in a doorway with some buckets. Like, this broom is ready to go to town. And you notice the flags up at the top. There is this is like an announcement of the next stage. What is required for the next stage? And when this card shows up, the essential meaning of this card is being ground. I mean, it's not rocket science. Chop wood. The question that I ask every day is, what do I need to know to be in alignment with my highest good? What do I need to know today in order to co-create with life? In order to do my part, so because I'm expecting life to be doing all of this stuff for me. Well, what's my part today? And my part today is chop wood. Now, this is being grounded in the everyday experiences, being grounded in work and humility as well, as far as doing my part, rolling my sleeves up. But when it's in protection, these cards can mean that, you're standing a little to the left, and yes, everything is promised to you, but you need to get into, you need to make a little course correction, or the message is a little stronger. So let me share with you from the guidebook what that means in protection, and I think you're going to love this. I think this is a message that for some of you who are watching, this is really, this is meant for you today. It's meant for all of us. But are you an armchair astronaut? Do you dream of wealth, fame, big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that you might be devoting far too much time to dreaming and talking about your dreams. You have to get out of the chair to make things happen. You actually have to do something. Start with a small task. Remember, the big dream becomes reality only after you have begun to take incremental steps. So when this card's in protection, this card is speaking that it's time to do something. There's something that needs to be done. I mean, this is clearly the dream. You have the dream. You need to put some action behind that. So the card that I drew from the tarot this morning in support of that, because I usually, sometimes after an oracle card, I'll pull a tarot card in order to get a little bit more clarity, a little bit more specificity, and what else do I need to know about chop wood? And the card that came up this morning was the Nine of Cups reversed. And what this means, when it's upright, you see this guy sitting there, he's sitting on this little bench, and he is so proud of himself. He's proud of all of his accomplishments. You see the cups behind him. He has them lined up and on display. This is a card of satisfaction and desire, or the fulfillment of desires and the satisfaction that comes about as a result of that. But when it's reversed, the meaning can be a little bit where you're not feeling satisfied in your accomplishments. And the notes I took on that is that hope without action, and this, you can quote me on this one, hope without action leads to frustration. That's a recipe for frustration. Is there any area in your life that where you're feeling frustrated? Frustration means that you have more potential than you're utilizing. That is the frustration, is the emotional state that comes about as a result of not taking action that matches your potential. What you are able to do. When you're not doing it, then you are frustrated. Your efforts are frustrated by your lack of putting them into play. And when I'm saying you, I'm talking about the universal you for anyone who might be feeling frustrated. So the message for today is, take a look at the dreams. Take a look at those projects that you've been thinking about and talking about. Today is a day to take a small action in that regards. In your relationships, in feeling good in your body, in creating harmony, in finding the work and doing the work that you love to do, and starting that hobby, or maybe restart those resolutions, whatever it is. If there's some area of your life where you are not feeling satisfaction but feeling some frustration, then the cure for that today is to chop wood, to take one small action. What's the one thing you can do? What has been on your to-do list that you have been kicking down the road and putting off? And then, so break that up, and what's one thing that can at least move you from frustration to satisfaction in the efforts that you're making in chopping the wood today? So I hope that this was inspiring to you, that this will help you take some action in this 24-hour period in the direction of your dreams. If this was helpful to you, click like, and how about sharing this? Be a friend and share it with a friend today. I look forward to seeing you in an upcoming video, and I'm knowing the highest and the best for you today. Namaste.